Hey guys, and welcome to this channel. It's me, Nick Memes, a Solana meme coin degen trader, and in this video I'm going to share with you everything that you need to know about the fees and settings on BullX when it comes to buying and selling those Solana meme coins. I'm going to talk about the gas fee, the MEV protection, the bribe fee, and more. So first of all, BullX is the best platform. It's very simple to use. It has a very nice interface, so many features. If you want to get BullX, the link is in the description or in the pinned comment under this video. And of course, if it puts you on a waitlist, you would have to paste the link in the chat in order to get instant access, because this platform is invite only. Let me just click on a random coin to show how you can adjust all of your fees. And that's something many people don't know, is when you click on gas right here, you can adjust all of your fees. They're adjustable. So this is the default settings. So if you download, if you get BullX, that's what you're going to see. And some people claim that they have $20 fees or even $5 to $10 fees. And that is a lot, but this really can't happen unless you put those fees in here. You can adjust them. So if you're trading more fast coins which move very fast, for example like this one, it has quite some volume. It was launched like under a minute ago. So if you're trading coins which launched seconds ago or a few minutes ago, you might want to get in as fast as you can if you're sniping those coins and doing quick ins and outs, in which case you would have to adjust this fee for something higher. I would just delete 10 and do 0.01, which is about 2.5 bucks. Keep in mind that you're paying Solana as your fee, so this is depending on Solana's current market price, which currently is 255, meaning that you're paying $2.5 fee. So you have to keep in mind that because if your budget is $10, you would instantly be losing 25%. So using a $2.5 fee means that you would have to trade with at least, what I would recommend, $50 per trade. Alright, at least if you're trading those fast moving coins. This one in particular doesn't really have that much volume at the moment, so the priority fee would have to be lower, or at least I would recommend you to put it to default, or what I oftentimes use is 0015, 0015. So just higher than the default fee suggestion. And as you can see right here, this is what is usually suggested actually. So on this upper right corner, we can see the suggested gas fee in the current network. So they're tracking the network speed and they're suggesting what gas fees would be the most optimal at the current moment. So if you're trading a very slow coin, if you don't care when you want to get in, you can put something even lower. Sometimes the transaction might fail, so just adjust your gas fee if it's too low. So it really depends on your strategy at the end of the day. And the slippage, by default, it's 10%, and you can keep it at 10%. Again, it depends on the strategy. But what slippage means is that, let's say you enter the coin right at $10K in market cap. Now, if it happens to move to the upside or the downside more than 10%, for example, it moves to the upside by 11%, your transaction would fail. So once you click the button to execute your transaction, then it takes some time, of course, to get into a position. And if by the time the coin moves by more than 10%, the transaction would fail. So you can adjust your slippage as you want to. This simply depends on the strategy. Of course, it depends on the volatility of the coin as well. And yeah, you can keep it at 10. There is also the reverse slippage when it comes to selling. I'm going to cover this shortly. Now, MEV protection, the higher the slippage, the more useful that would be. Because if your slippage is high, you can really get MEV'd badly. Sometimes, oftentimes, when MEVing happens, you can buy at 20% higher than the coin's price that you wanted to enter. Because those MEV bots are targeting wallets and they're buying before you, their transaction goes through and they sell on you. So you instantly, within seconds, can lose about 20%. That depends, but it's usually roughly 20% that you instantly lose. So if you're using hard slippage, like 20, 25, or 30, I would really suggest to use MEV protection. And with MEV protection, bribe fee goes alongside with it. And if you're using smaller slippage like 5 or even less, like 3 or 2 or 1 for some reason, then I don't really think you need MEV. But if you do get MEV'd a lot with that slippage, of course you can enable it at any given time. And the bribe fee, again, you can put it to lower if you want to. But the default one works the best. Keep in mind that's $2.5, so you would need to have a higher budget, but it is worth it to pay this little fee in order to prevent yourself from potentially losing 20%. So if you're using higher slippage, this would really be recommended. When it comes to selling, again, priority fee really depends on your strategy. This can be whatever. So up to you. Slippage, same thing. But when it comes to selling, I do have it higher. So I'm going to talk about, I am talking about what I personally use and suggest in this video. And I use 30 usually. Because when it comes to selling, if there is lots of volatility, when it comes to Pump.fun coins especially, if you're using this Pump Vision section, you want to sell at the right time. Because imagine if your transaction fails, it's a big issue. If you're using 10% slippage, transaction fails, coin goes down by 30%, you can lose all of your profits and even go to negative. So selling slippage is way more important than buying slippage. So I usually have it at least multiple times higher. So if you're using 10, I would suggest 10 when it comes to buying, I would suggest at least 20 to 30 when it comes to the selling slippage. Now MEV, for me, it's always disabled when it comes to selling because I haven't really ever gotten MEV'd when I sell or even really seen anyone get MEV'd when they sell. So I always keep it disabled and that works the best. And yeah guys, that's going to be it for this video. So once again, if you want to use BullX, get it from the description below and subscribe for more content just like this.